know I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made, Bostonian flow, I kick it a back day. Yeah, I got game, got in a fan way. We the city of the champs, every sport we play. Spit wetter than the harbor, yeah, I'm flowing like the Charles. I be speeding on this beat, call it turnpike miles. Yeah, it's Google signing on, John to the Hancock, and I'm always key, I'm ready to unlock. I be doing big things.
Welcome back, everyone, to the newest edition of Once a Week. I'm Billy Jan Ludis, and if you've been keeping up with these solo messages from our channel the last few months, you'll notice that there's an underlying topic and an underlying theme to each and every single message. And that is the goal of teaching you more and more about your unconscious mind and how to shift it so you can then shift your external results in any area of your life. Because as we've mentioned before, and what is so true about each and every single one of us, your unconscious mind directs everything in our lives. Your belief systems, your habits, your routines, and literally how your body operates. It's all directed from your unconscious mind and the beliefs that it holds on to. So when we are doing deep work with a client, we're here on YouTube to guide and teach you. If we can help you understand how to shift your unconscious beliefs and your unconscious thoughts, then we can help you shift your mind, which then shifts the results that you get in life. It is all connected. But today we want to step further into that topic with you by stepping into the concept of time. If you truly do have enough hours in the day to get done what you need to get done. Because I know that one topic is the stressor of so many people. But before we get into that, if you have not subscribed to Once a Week yet on YouTube, then please hit that subscribe button below and become a part of our channel. Because each and every single week, we bring you a message or an interview to help you move forward in your own self-improvement and to help you move forward in your own self-development. So please subscribe and do not miss out. And please hit that thumbs up button below as well to like this message on YouTube, because as that number goes up, YouTube takes it and sends it to more people that it can help. With all being said, let's get right into this week's message to help you and guide you forward. Because like I said, time. And do you truly have enough hours in the day to get done what you need to get done? Most people would say no to that question. We're always rushing to get everything done, rushing through life, rushing through our moments just to try to get the to-do list done, just so at some point, we can sit and eventually have time for ourselves. Always putting ourselves on the back burner, draining us in every way possible. So when time for ourselves does actually come, we're so tired that all we do is sleep or we rest until we have to do it all over again the next day. We see this across the board with so many people. But there really are people who manage it all, who have enough time in the day to get done what they need to get done, and still have time to be there for their family, and still have time to be there for themselves. They have the energy to stay in a great mood. They have the energy to stay in a great vibe. And people come up to them and they question, how? How do you do it? There's not enough time in the day. How do you have enough hours in the day? But what's the difference between the two? It all comes down to our own specific relationship with time. Hold on to that. Your relationship with time. Because this is going to go deep, but I need you to stick with me. Because if we're going to step into the unconscious mind, we need to understand that much of what we once believed, or much of what we think to be true here and now, is due to outward programming or external programming and experiences that we had growing up. People telling us what to believe. For instance, much of the habits and routines that we build from are due to beliefs, traumas, and experiences we began to live with as a little kid. And since then, we've been shaping our lives around those beliefs. So when it comes to time, I ask you, what's your relationship with time? What do you believe about time and your time specifically? And those are probably questions that you've never thought about and you've probably never been asked before. So it's going to lead us to new answers. But when it comes to us having enough hours in the day and having the energy to get through the to-do list and more, it comes down to what we already believe about time. And if you're someone who is constantly saying to yourself and others, I don't have enough time, I can't get this all done, there aren't enough hours in the day, no matter what, there's always more on the to-do list. What you are doing is telling your mind, telling your unconscious to believe and show you that you cannot get this all done. Your mind picks up everything you say and think, and the results that we get in life is directly connected to those areas. But if our relationship with time is that we just never feel there is enough, then we will see those results more and more because our unconscious is being told to show us that. All right, that connects. All of this is directly related to manifestation and manifesting the results that we want to get in life. But because there is so much power, there's so much power in our beliefs around time, we actually can bend time to our will. And notice how I use quotes on that. This is very deep, and for most people who have never thought about your relationship with time, this could be too deep. But now more than ever, we're learning how time is a construct, and the way we interpret time is more so just a way to help us through the day and help us through the seasons of the year. That's it. When it comes to creating the results that we want in life, time works very differently. Because if you tell yourself it will take a significantly long period of time to reach your goal, you're telling yourself it's going to take a long time. You sent the message out through your thoughts and through your words. You ran it through your mind, you ran it through your belief system. That now the universe and yourself will work on that specific timetable. You said it's going to take a long time, it will take a long time. It will take a long period of time to achieve what you want to achieve. But if your beliefs on time shifted to a more energized, a more free, a more upbeat perspective, like I achieve results in my goals easier and faster than I ever thought possible. Or if you're coming to this from the manifestation side of things, I choose to believe that this manifestation, whatever it is, shows up earlier than I ever thought, than I ever expected. Notice the language change and energy change in those words. Rather than, I don't have enough hours in the day, I am now changing my beliefs around that concept by telling time and telling myself things show up much quicker for me. And I have all the time I need to get done when I need to get done and more. We live differently with that. If we want to change our results with time, we need to change our actions. But we can only get the most out of our actions by changing our belief systems first. That's where everything starts. That's the unconscious. Because like I said before, your unconscious mind is directed by your belief systems. And over the course of our lives, life can beat us down if we allow it to. If we let our mind shift and sway based around everyone else, everything else going on around us. But your beliefs are your choice. Your beliefs about yourself and how your world operates and the universe responds to each and every single one. And your results respond to that as well. We have to look at it. If you're someone hearing this now and think this is far-fetched or out there or it isn't true, I ask you, what have you been telling yourself all these years? What have you believed all these years? And are you open and willing enough to upgrade those beliefs to something greater that can, in fact, make your life greater and easier rather than creating a limitation? Because you are the sum total of your thoughts, your words, and your actions. And if all those areas are created from the beliefs that you hold so dear, we need to look at those beliefs and make sure they line up and help us in this life instead of drag us down in this life. And I tell you, so many of us never look at them. So many of us are being dragged down in life because we're never told otherwise. We just followed what everyone else did. But I tell you, no more. You need to choose for yourself and do the deeper work so this life can shape around what you want. So this life can shape around your desires. So this life can shape around your best life and your best self. That's why we are here, to grow, to upgrade, and understand how this all works so we can bring more to this world. But if we are stuck thinking that there's only a few hours in the day and we can't get everything done, well, you'll see that pop up in your life, because that's your relationship with time. You told yourself it, probably people told you to believe that, so you followed it out. Check up on that and change that. You can. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Watch how quickly your life can change when you do the deeper work and unlimit yourself. People will begin to ask you how you're able to get everything done in a day and still have time for yourself. How do you have so much energy after doing all of that? How are you able to manage everything and still show up for yourself? Your perspective and relationship on time changes. You essentially begin to bend time to your will. All because your mind, your universal tool, as we always call it here on Once a Week, is now wired because of your beliefs. This sends a message out to the universe, and because of that, your life begins to shift. Your results begin to shift. Your time begins to shift. What would happen if you stopped telling yourself the jobs would take so long, and instead began to tell yourself and believe they finished easier and faster than ever before? How would you show up differently in that moment? If all your beliefs are directing to you to show up in a much more confident way that it's going to get done, what would it be for you? Think about it. But like I said, I know this is a deeper concept. I know this is breaking the walls for so many people because we're not told to think like this. This is how our world and our universe works. Everything all stems from your mind. Everything in your reality all stems from your mind. If you want to change that reality, here's the beautiful thing. You can, but you need to start the process of doing so. We are told and taught to think a certain way from day one of our lives. We are told that, usually from people who were told the same thing, or by people who they themselves are trying to find their own way in all of this. What if you chose to shift that? What if you chose to shift your thoughts and your perspective to something new that you chose? How much power would be there? What happens if that shifts? I'm going to tell you what happens. Something new happens. I think that's worth it. And this topic today, I'll tell you straight up, I've seen the results in my own life. Everything's picked up the pace because of shifting my own relationship with time and taking that control off of it. That's why I wanted to bring you this deep message today, because I want those same results that I've experienced for you. It's a deep concept, but you can wrap your mind around it, because your mind can do so much. Think about it. I'm going to close it off right there. Guys, reach out with questions on this, please. Ask so I can step in and help you personally, because I want to help you personally. I want to help anyone I can with this concept, because it can take so much weight off your shoulders. It can take so much weight off your heart. I'm telling you, there's power here. But I thank you for tuning in. Please like this message on YouTube if you have not already, and hit that thumbs up button below. And share this message to someone who you feel needs to hear it and can use it to help them in some way. And if you have not already, please subscribe to Once a Week and take a look at all of our other messages that we have here on YouTube. And if you or anyone you know is in need of a coach who can help in the areas and the perspectives discussed today, guys, head to BillyGLifeCoaching.com. You can set up a free call with me, and I'll be right there for you, because like I said before, I want to be right there for you. This entire concept on time, I hope it blew your mind open. I hope you sit there and you say, I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know about my relationship time. Because when you say, I don't know, you just open a door to learn something new. This new perspective, I'm telling you, there's information to back it up. Let this video that you just sat through, you listened to open your mind up, let it be the spark. I'm telling you, keep learning, keep growing. I want to help you on that journey. Reach out if you want that too. But think about this and ask yourself what your relationship with time is, because it changed my life. Think about it. Until next week, guys.
You know I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made, Bostonian flow, I kick it back there. Yeah, I got game, got in a fan way. We the city of the champs, every sport we play. Spit wetter than the harbor, yeah, I'm flowing like the Charles. I be speeding on this beat, call it Turnpike Miles. Yeah, it's Boo signing on, John to the Hancock, and I'm always key, I'm ready to unlock.